let's begin with Baby Doge Coin. Let's see what is going on here with this bad boy. Let's begin with the weekly time frame. Looking at this, because you can see I already marked these zones here, and I was looking at this area for price to reject. The price didn't reject. It came right down here. Attempted the zone, came back down here, and then pop. But let's just analyze Baby Doge Coin based on what I mentioned to you guys earlier. Okay, looking at this chart now, you see if you actually pay attention to what I say, not that you do what you want to do, like you can do what you want to do. Of course, it's not my investment; it's your investment. But if you pay attention to what I say and you apply it on a day to day basis, then you are gonna be able to cash most of your profit. Now, let's say Bitcoin is gonna do like bad. Let's say Bitcoin is gonna it's not gonna go to $70,000, or Bitcoin is gonna go to, let's say, $50,000, right? Then it means that Baby Dogecoin is gonna drop and eat all of this profit that it made. Now, the day it was launched on Binance, all of the profit has been eaten. All of it has been eaten. Now, those who bought at the top as a trap, and they are trapped waiting for price at least to get to where they bought it, right? And when price get to where they bought it, they're gonna sell. Even some are gonna sell at a loss. Now, the market makers want them to do that because they have lose a lot of money here pumping its price. This is institutions. This candle, this huge candle, it's not retail investors. It's just the institutions. The big players are the ones that have formed this price, and they are gonna cash out profit. Why am I saying this? If we go to the Binance chart, this 1M Baby Doge, looking at this 1M Baby Doge, let's see, this is the weekly time frame. Look at the day it was launched. The day it was launched on Binance. It was launched on Monday the 16th of September 2024. And after that, we saw this huge pump to the upside. It came back down, it pumped to the upside. And what was happening here, what was really happening here is that those who bought when price was consolidating, like let me just bring in another Baby Doge coin chart here. Baby Doge coin, it seems like I can be referencing both chart at the same time. So this is a normal spot chart that we know about. Like, this is a normal one. So let me just bring it to the 4 hours time frame so we can see what has been going on here. Now, this is this area where those who were buying here, are the ones who cash out profit first. What I show you guys on this chart, this chart, you see the first week when it was launched on Binance, you see this spark to the upside, then it dropped back. The second week, look at this spike to the upside. The third week, now we are in the third week, and the third week bought price, at least almost towards half of this this candle here. And because price came right at this area, can rightly say that they have reached the bottom of the reversal or the pullback, except otherwise. Now, let me go to a more sophisticated chart for me to show you what is going on here. This is a 4 hours time frame on the 1M Baby Doge coin on Binance, the contract. Now, looking at this contract, when you see a huge candle like this after this downward trend, let me just zoom in this. You see, price has been forming down, 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 and now we should expect some sort of reversal. Why? Why should we expect, or why do we, or do you guys think, or why do I think that price must, at least to an extent, reverse from this zone? Is because of previous data. You can see here, um, when this coin was launched on Binance, the huge volume, price attempted to break to the downside, it rejected here. Yeah, it did the same. Yeah, it did the same. And look at the pullback. The pullback did the same. It held and didn't go and break lower low and make lower lows here. So at this point in time, I'm looking at this huge volume, this huge candle here, this green vector, to mean that the institutions are now back in the market, or the market makers are now back in the market, and they want to recover all of this other unrecovered vector candle. So if you understand their game, you can prepare ahead of time and then mark these zones that I marked last time. These zones here, when price get there, we are going to see some sort of pullback from there. And knowing that we might see pullback from there, you can now start thinking of buying Baby Doge Coin at this point in time. Of course, what I do here is no financial advice. Don't go and see the button said you should buy Baby Doge Coin. I'm just doing this for educational purpose only. Make sure you do your own due diligence. Now, this structure has been broken. Okay, it has been broken. Definitely, it has been broken. So this is now pullback. Okay, and usually when you see pullback like this, it should at least stay at the middle of this, yeah, of the candle, of the vector candle. So this candle, what I usually do is when I see a huge vector like this, I bring in this measurement tool. I pluck it from where the candle started to the top of the candle, not the top of the wick. I mean where the candle closed, and I'm looking at this zone now as this area where price should at least bounce from. Now, looking at that area, I want to compare it with previous data. So comparing it with previous data, give us this result. You can see, look here, this area has acted as a support zone, and now it's acting as a support zone again. Before it was resistance, and now it has become support. So if price is going to hold this zone on the daily, on the 4 hours time frame, then what we are expecting is a huge pump to go and recover all of these vectors here. When price was pumping here, I told you guys long time ago, like I mentioned this, that we're gonna see this red vector candles, this, and it happened. I told you guys that because they are like buying, buying and popping price to the upside. At one point, they are going to bring back price down to recover all of this vector. And look at what happened. They have recovered their money, and in the course of recovering their money, they lose money. Yeah, so they're gonna go back and make this money and liquidate most people who are trapped. So this is not something that is difficult to understand. It's easy to understand, and I want you guys to look at it. That's why I'm taking so much time to analyze this coin, and I'm doing this also because I want you guys to focus, to look at, don't just look at this in like just in the aspect of me talking about Baby Doge coin alone. This is more of a bigger picture as an investor. What I'm doing on this chart for this Baby Dogecoin chart is the same thing you should do in any other chart that you want to invest in, any project you want to invest in. You have to look at where price is, look at what Bitcoin is doing, look at what the entire altcoin market is doing. You have to make informed decisions, before you buy anything. Don't just buy because you want to buy. But if you buy because you want to buy, end up losing money, and you won't even know when to get out from the market. And this is what I'm trying to avoid. For those of you who follow my channel, you understand that I'm more of helping you guys understand how the market function, the thought process behind every price action, so you don't go and make mistakes